What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we are going to be trying to defeat the current version of Stomper, mainly with two very strong heroes, our Lily May and our Odie. They are both at 25, they both have their epic set, so they're going to be doing the most damage possible. We have put every point of investment possible in them, and we have both of the key artifacts at the tippy topmost case. I mean, even our support heroes have their epic version, including Mikkel and stuff. So let's see how this turns out. I've been testing a couple different teams to try to get there. We're very close to executing this target with the Odie's exclusive. I was trying a team with Taylene. It just didn't work out. To be honest, it does seem like the Shakir setup is the best. A lot of people are using Verdant Spell. Personally, I'm going to try using Resonating Spell on this one and making sure Odie is the furthest back just so that he gets additional energy and stuff. So let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens. I think we were on the cuffs. I think you have to get to like 94-95% HP for the Odie to get that execute off on the boss. And if we can, that's going to be absolutely insanely good. I'm really hoping this works out. If it does, this is going to be perfect. So our damage is going really good. Lily May's doing an amazing job at breaking the Odie out of that like snowman ice block thing. We're getting up to the 75%. This is where we might start losing some heroes on those breasts right there. So we lost Mikkel, which was a lot of our healing here. We are still keeping the Odie up, of course, because we have that Reinier swap. Okay, Odie's still going. We're at 84%. One more breath is going to be a little brutal here. 87. We're keeping up 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Yeah, I guess this artifact just isn't going to cut it. I was going to try using all of them, but to be honest, it's odd enough. I think everybody is using, actually everybody's using Tidal now. Earlier today, a lot of the teams were trying to use the Verdant spell. Let's try the Tidal ourselves too and see how this actually turns out, because again, that's going to be some extra damage. And even though we're not going to be casting a ton of ultimates here, we're still casting them, and it still means there are going to be times where we are getting that bonus damage, especially once this silence stops. There we go, and then we can unload with all of our ultimates hopefully and maybe line this up. It's just we miss out on a lot. The one bonus here is we have the crit and the haste, so that might be what's really giving us the better play here. I think you're also getting HP, right? Yeah, you're getting HP. You're taking less damage too. That Mikkel went down again, and I feel like we have to keep that Mikkel alive. I almost wonder if we should swap the Mikkel and try that type of strategy. Again, we got really close on a couple of our attempts, but it seems like we are falling a little short of the damage now. We're only getting up to like 88, and it's just not quite enough. I think if I take a look, let's take a look at our personal best previously. So we take a look at ours, Stomper. Yeah, it definitely was. Okay, so it was with the tidecall. Again, I kind of wonder what happens if we do like a swap here instead. Something like this. Wonder what happens. Because it seems to be Mikkel dying being the big issue here. So if she has some more damage reduction, I think the issue here is that by doing it this way, Stomper is going to try to CC the Odie, which is very far away from the battle, which might burn time. Well, no, right there, it's kind of right in the middle there, so that's not too bad. And again, if we can just keep that Mikkel alive for one more of those breaths right there, that seems to be key. So it'd be really cool if we could kind of tweak the strategy a little bit and actually get the kill. I feel like it's definitely possible by those who wail even harder. Yeah, see right here, that time running to the back and then running back up, that could be the issue. But Mikkel did survive this time, so that means we're going to be able to keep our heroes alive a little bit longer than we previously had. And I'm hoping that's the difference maker here, because she's getting a ton of extra healing, which is then healing the rest of the team. Like right there, Lily May is like borderline going down. No, it doesn't have enough time when we do it that way. It feels really bad that we're just like on the cusp of getting this, but we just can't quite get it. Let's try and see what the top teams right now are doing, because actually let me take a look at that again. So yeah, everybody is on the same difficulty right now. Everybody is on the epic. So if we can beat this, that could be pretty slick. Again, we were really close earlier, and it must just come down to some RNG as well. Then again, we got a little stronger, and that might actually make the boss ramp up their damage a little bit faster, meaning we're dying off. It's really weird how that can happen. You can power up your team throughout the day, but then you can somehow do less damage. It's really weird, but then again, I have to remember this is Snow Stomper, so we're not using as many ultimates on the Odie, which means the execution cap might be closer to 100% than it usually is. This is the hard part right here. We need to keep Mikkel alive through the next one here, which she did survive. That's really good. Break that Odie out. Odie uses another ultimate. Here we go. This don't die, Mikkel. Don't buy. Oh, Mikkel stayed alive right there too. That could be clutch. We lost the Reiner, but we don't really care. Here we go. We're in the 90%. Oh, but we lost the Odie. No, we're so stinking close. 92%. Man, it just seems like we're not quite getting there. And I think the reason why everybody is using tidecall here too is mainly because the soaked enemy deals 30% less damage. The only thing I'm wondering is, could we actually get... Is it worthwhile to invest in verdant spell right now? Attack, physical, magic, defense, they're kind of like more survivability things. I've been trying to save stuff up for additional new ones because I want to be able to, and I don't know if investing this much in is good. Let's give it a try. You know what? It's worth trying things out at this point. I want to see what it looks like because we even have the high level stuff here too. So let's see what verdant spell does. Let's see if it maybe gives us the edge that we've been needing here. It might end up being the better option here. We have more tankiness on our team, which means survivability is not going to be as much of an issue. Plus, there's things like the buffs that they're giving, like for Odie. Odie's going to be getting an attack speed buff. I think Lily May gets like a defense penetration or magic defense penetration buff or something like that. Let's see how this turns out. We're definitely going to be a tankier team, that's for sure. Because we have that magic and physical defense just from the artifact now. And if we could get a kill and get the execution here, that would be superb. Now, we still lost the Mikkola. It's going to be really bad for us. We lost the Shakir, which is giving us a damage reduction aura. Still got our damage dealers alive, which is the important part here. Okay, Lily May broke it out. Nah, he still went down. Feels bad, man. So, I don't know. We'll give it one more try. We'll see if we can actually beat it. Either way, this is the best team right now. It's definitely performing the best. We can go back to a tide call, just see if it works out. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything else I would change. I really don't. Is there ever a world where we do this swap instead? Swapping Lily May, is that a good thing? Because we're also getting a buff from the Reiner, but I feel like it might be wasted on Lily May versus Odie. I hope I haven't been saying Smokey at all too. I always, whenever I'm recording videos, I like interchange Odie and Smokey's names so freaking much. It annoys me anytime I go back and watch videos afterwards. So if I did say Smokey at any point, I do apologize. I always mean Odie. Yeah, I mean, Lily May does a good enough job of like basically one-tapping the Snowmen CC. That doesn't seem like a huge issue. Okay, Mikkola survived right there. That's really good, up to 80%. The tidal wave took out the snowman that entire time there. That's good. Yeah, this one, this strategy, like we're surviving, but our damage just isn't there. It's not the same as when we're swapping the Odie. So let's give one final attempt with the Odie in the correct location. Yeah, you can see Lily May did a ton more damage there, but Odie did a lot less damage. We'll do one more hit, see if this is possible. I feel like we're just like, we're right there. Maybe if I wait till the very end of the day and we get a few more levels on our heroes and such, that might be the difference maker. Beyond that, we only have like +5 or +10 on both, I think, Shakir and on Mikkola. We do have +10 of Reiner because that's how we get the swap. It must just be timing too. There must be some timings that are going on that are kind of setting us off because again, we had better percentage damage earlier in the day than we did right now, which kind of sucks right there. All right, there's that soak. Honestly, the tidecall, it does seem to be very good because we're soaking the boss and taking 30% less damage right before he does his ultimate, and so it's lining up really, really well. So right there, we do the soak. Although, yeah, no, that didn't line up as well right there. We are in the 90% again. Odie's still alive. Lily May's alive. Shakir's alive. This is actually going to be a new... Oh, it's not. It's not. 93.46. I don't think is going to break our previous 93.4. 93.6 is what we have before. So we're like so close to actually beating the epic version, but that right now looks like the best of the best team. And thankfully it is a budget friendly team because these are all heroes most people should be building. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.